Men, what was the most awkward thing to happen at the urinal? Some guy complimented my watch while I was holding my Johnson. Old dude, like really old, fumbled his belt at the urinal and his pants dropped to the floor. Then he farted so nasty, I swear he shat himself. I was at a Rolling Stones concert and looked at the urinal next to me. There was a girl sitting on it taking a piss. She happily says, "Hello," to me, and I just shrug and laughed. The line for the women's room was insanely long and I admired her gumption to take care of her business. A lady came in to change her toddler's diaper because the line to the women's restroom was long. She was offended at anyone who even glanced in her direction and also seemed offended that the men in the stalls wouldn't stop pooping so loudly. And the longer she was there and the more angry glances and disapproving grunts she gave, the more the men in that packed bathroom kept awkwardly staring back. Finally, as she left, she mumbled loudly at how the men's bathroom didn't have a couch to rest on, but she wouldn't want to stay anyway because it smelled like poop in there. And that's how I learned the women's bathroom there had a couch. There was a public restroom in an old local theater that had rows of urinals mounted back to back on a knee wall that was only about 4 feet high. So as you stood there doing your business, if you looked up, you'd be face to face with another guy doing the same thing. Weird. At Burning Man, at a trough style and a woman in fishnets comes in, turns around, drops the fishnets, bends forward and pees backwards into it just like it was nothing at all. Guys on either side look at her, look at each other, and we just decided it was not really a big deal. That one's on my mental highlight reel. Guy told me my watch was off by 5 minutes. I was at a work training a number of years ago, and had been taking notes on a netbook, 10-inch laptop. During a break, I stopped at the restroom. While I took care of business, a colleague approached the urinals, and after a brief hesitation he asked, "How do you get anything done with that little thing?" I looked down, shrugged, and said, "I don't know, I guess you just get used to working with what you've got." I flushed, washed my hands, and just as I was about to open the door, it hit me. "You were asking about the computer, right?" "Sure," he says. I brought a bigger laptop on the next day of training. Got pee on my feet and I was wearing sandals. Worst part was I didn't start peeing yet. Locking eyes with the other guy for a split second. It's customary to always look forward, but it just happened. I was at the far left urinal. There were 6 urinals. He came to the one next to me and peed. Inexcusable. No dividers, splashing a dude in flip-flops, sweat droplets. This wasn't awkward, but pretty awesome, so I have to share. I was at a Polyphia show, and the bathroom was completely full. While I was at the urinal, someone started singing the Halo theme. Next thing you know, the entire bathroom was singing it in perfect tune, and with the ambient reverb of the bathroom, it was epic.